Hello again. I appear quite inadvertently to have irritated a publishing house in Ireland. They desire me, according to a journalist from the Irish Times, to set the record straight, and this I am only too happy to do. On February the 1st, which is St Brigid's Day, a publisher in Dublin called Currach Books tweeted that they wished to celebrate powerful women for St Brigid's Day. I'll give a link to this tweet in the description to this video. There was mention of Queen Medb in the tweet, which was illustrated by a big hefty woman of African appearance, who may be seen in the thumbnail to this video. I considered and then discarded the idea that this might be meant to be Queen Medb for two reasons. First, Maeve is explicitly described in the tales in all sources as fair-haired, which rather precludes the possibility that she was a black African. Secondly, this unearthly figure appears to be wearing a priest's stole covered in crosses, which does suggest a Christian saint more than it does a pagan queen. Finally, there is a modern idea, I give a link to a bit about this in the description of this video, that Brigid might actually have been a dark-skinned Moor. For all these reasons, I took the figure to represent Brigid rather than Queen Medb. We are still left with the puzzle of why exactly Currach Books have chosen to show Queen Medb as a grotesquely fat black woman, who rather puts one in mind of the Victorian idea of the so-called Hottentot Venuses, who had very pronounced buttocks and thick thighs. Is there a legend that Medb was from Africa or the Caribbean? I have written at some length about the folklore of the Celtic fringe in a recent book, The Origin of Witches, Wizards and Fairies, to which I also give a link in the description to this video, and I can find no mention in the pre-Christian mythology of Ireland or Britain to suggest that this might be the case. I am, however, happy to tell viewers that the image which Currach Books of Dublin tweeted on St Brigid's Day is not Brigid at all, but rather Queen Medb. I'm sorry this has led to a muddle, and I wish to set the record straight. I wonder if Currach Books might now be prevailed upon to explain why they portrayed this important figure from Irish mythology as an overweight Caribbean or African. It was a curious thing to do, and I'm bound to say likely to generate confusion.